The Critical Fools is a D&D actual play podcast where players of varying experience levels invite you to pull up a seat at our table. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. So, we're going to assume you are all already an adventuring party. You all sit around a sturdy wooden table lit by a brightly burning candle and littered with plates cleared of food and half-drained tankards. The sound of gamblers yelling and drunken adventurers singing bawdy songs nearly drown out the off-key strumming of a young bard 3 tables over. Now, what do the listeners see, or who do the listeners see sitting around the table? Let's start with Josh. Who are you playing? General description, race, class, name, what you look like.
Well, I am playing an 8-foot Goliath bard. She has one goal, and at least right now, and that is to, no matter what she does, as long as she gets to find pleasure in anything, she is satisfied. She has recently been going to Sex Addicts Anonymous, but that's not slowing her down. So
this is the season we're having, folks. How do you say your character's name?
In my head, I've been just thinking like Gawkin.
Gawkin. Got it. Okay. Steph, hit us with your character.
All right. So I'm going to be playing as Derek Carrion. I'm like a decent looking guy, nice looking, just your average looking dude, but I'm a human male, about 6 foot. Let me see, about 6 foot, blonde hair, 25, But the thing is about him is that he's a little bit of a dark side to him. Like, he may seem like ordinary, but he always has something like in the back of his mind, like distantly speaking to him. You know what I mean? Something like that. Also a warlock. So, yeah.
Okay, so that's what's in the back of his mind.
Yeah.
Kaylee, who do we see?
You see a 7'1" half orc bard. She has pale green skin. She has 2 different colored eyes. One is gray, one is purple. You can see she looks kind of worn. She has just come back from war a couple of years ago, so she naturally looks a little rough. But yeah, she's just chilling, enjoying her time. But you can tell she's definitely already lived a life, even at 17 years old.
Okay, pronounce your character's name.
Gobel Mog. And this is unimportant, but she also has been going to Sex Addicts Anonymous. Again, it's not slowing her down.
Things that could have been flushed out in the story that are right there in front and center. Emma, who are we playing?
I am playing a tiefling druid named Sunshine, who is dressed in all black and exudes dad vibes.
Dad.
Sunshine is such a cute fucking name. Okay. Love that for you. Another spellcaster. We're hoping to get magic under control this season.
No.
And finally joining us for a full season and not just a Christmas episode is Chris. Who do they see?
Yeah, so my character's name is Jort, and he is a rock gnome. He is only 3 feet tall, weighs 40 pounds, so he's basically a mini-me, and he's a fighter. That's all he knows how to do is fight.
Okay. All
3
right.
foot versus 8 foot. Wow.
We've got them all. Okay, so we sort of gave Waterdeep a makeover in our mini-series. So we've sort of established that there is a part of Waterdeep, a sort of gated community that is still maintaining some sort of era of wealth and order about them, the way Waterdeep sort of was before. And then the rest is a little bit more desolate. It was about 10 years ago that everything sort of went to mess. Everyone got that disease. What did we say? It was like swine flu. So there hasn't been a lot of kids being born. People have been struggling with fertility and things around Waterdeep. And otherwise, people are mostly okay. One building that did manage to stand in the lower class section of Waterdeep is the Yawning Portal, which is your guys' regular tavern hangout spot. So you're sitting at this table, as you usually would, having a drink, minding your business. Then all the noise from the tavern is eclipsed by a shout. "You pig like killing me mates, does ya?" Then a 7-foot-tall half-orc is hit by a wild swinging punch from a male human whose shaved head is covered with eyeball tattoos. And 4 other humans stand behind him, ready to jump into the fray. The half-orc cracks her knuckles, roars, and leaps at the tattooed figure. But before you can see if blood is drawn, a crowd of spectators clusters around the brawl. What do you do?
Question, like, where
Stand
in the
on
town?
a table to see better.
Good idea.
Where in the town are we?
Just see me go.
Let me pull up.
Because I'm looking at it, and I know we're in like the lower part of the city, but I'm not sure.
Can we gauge how big they are?
The 5 sort of assailant folks are human men, so they are pretty average size, and then the did I say half-orc woman? She's I don't know, like as tall as Goble. The Yawning Portal is down in the dock ward where the water line has sort of crept up from that wild storm, and the bipedal alligators have been wandering around.
Okay, so that area. Okay.
So yes, we've got Sunshine standing on a table to get a better look here. And you see that the half-orc woman is getting a good couple punches in, but there are 5 human men at her. So does anyone else want to do anything?
I mean, I'm probably just gonna arm myself, just pull out a few axes or something just in case. I'm not gonna do anything yet, but it's just like
Okay.
A 3-foot man holding 4 axes.
No, I only use 2 axes, one in each hand.
And one between his butt cheeks.
Then one between his cheeks.
I assume
Whip it around like peacock feathers.
I assume that Gawkin would just still be like attempting to finish her drink.
Okay.
I'll walk over. I'll ask him what's popping.
You're gonna walk up to this brawl and ask what's popping?
Yeah.
Okay. Who do you approach?
The other half-orc woman. I think she'll tell me what's popping.
So you walk up and you say, "What's popping?"
I walk up and I say, what's popping?
She goes, "I'm in the middle of something right now," and she's pretty well on top of the man who sort of started it, and you can tell he's about ready to pass out. And then, do you have anything else to say?
I'll say, hey, I get that he started it, but dude's about to stop breathing. Maybe you should get off.
Did I ask for your opinion? And just then, the other 4 dudes, sort of hop on top of her. They're ready to tackle her, and so they're getting ready to get on her and get her off their homies.
By this time, Gawkin has finished her drink, and she sees what's going on, and seeing an opportunity to get something out of it, she runs over to tackle off one of the guys that got on top of this sort of half-orc.
And I see Gawkin running over, and I'll get in on that. I'll take over a guy or so.
Okay, so then for me, if you're in this.
Hey, what are you rolling?
Initiative.
Okay. I have terrible initiative. Gosh, I like that.
19.
10.
Wait, I didn't add my initiative. Oh no. 20. Dirty 20.
If you guys are if everyone else is just watching for now, you can hang tight. Okay, so first up in the order is this half-orc woman, and she is going to take a swing and attempt to put this guy out that tried to fuck her up a little bit. Let me see if she has stats or no.
You got stats or no?
You got stats or no?
Y'all have stats?
I don't however think that's gonna do it. Yeah, she goes to take a swing at him, and it doesn't land. He's gotten her a couple of good times in the face, so she's got a little blood running around her eyes, and she goes to swing, and even though she's on top of him, she misses. his face. That does make it Goebel's turn.
Yo, sick. I will attempt to pull one of these dudes that's just jumped on her off.
Okay, make a strength check.
Can do, buckaroo.
It's gonna have to be
15.
good. That won't do it. He's pretty tough. He'll just like sort of elbow you away and continue punching on her.
Break.
Punching.
Yeah. Do you have a bonus action or anything you want to do?
I forgot that those existed.
Sounds like me and magic.
Like, I don't
No.
have magic. I don't know what you're talking about.
Not one that would be useful. Wait.
God, you can't just ask a druid why they don't know magic.
How close?
Jeez.
How close is Draken to me? Gosh.
And how close did you get?
Okay. Well, I assume that we're pretty close because we both are going for these.
Like, would she be within 60 feet of me?
Yes.
Oh, most definitely.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I can use Bardic Inspiration right now. Can I?
You should be able to use it 3 times a day if it is a bonus action.
Yeah. Anyone within 60 feet who can hear me, or a creature within 60 feet that can hear me, gains an inspiration die 1d6 for 10 minutes. The creature can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Yep, and you can do that after the roll before the outcome. So what do you say to give Gawkin this inspiration? How does this happen? What are you telling her?
I see her come up, and she's looking hella fine. So I say, "Dang, girl, you looking hella fine. Kick some booty."
Okay, and then Josh Gawkin will have a d6 to add to a roll.
All right.
For
You're
the
welcome,
future.
baby.
Okay, it is Gawkin's turn.
All right. First, I'm going to react to the Goebel saying that. I'm going to use one of my bardic inspirations to turn to her and say, "Oh, you sexy beast! There's going to be some booty left over for you later."
Hell yeah! Season 3 is just season 1, but again.
Yeah, if you guys wanted a slow burn romance, you are not getting one.
Yeah, we are definitely doing this shit again, it seems.
Yeah.
Oh, if you thought season 1 was bad,
Ooh, season 3 is gonna be
season 1 is tame compared to.
compared
As
to
long
the
as
shit
we up
we've
the
done.
comedy and the role play and the story, I guess it's fine.
Oh, you bet.
Oh,
But anyway,
you're getting the
All right,
role
okay,
play.
so am I still attacking or doing something?
that was a bonus action, so you do
Okay.
get an action.
All right. I assume I'm relatively close to. Like, how many guys are like on top of her?
On top 4, underneath
4?
1.
Okay. I'm gonna go just the closest guy that's on top of her, closest to me.
Okay. You can go ahead and either are you gonna hit him?
Well,
Hit
let's see.
that guy. Hit that guy.
Yeah, all my spell stuff is healing and nice stuff.
Okay.
Let's go with I'm just gonna try to like kind of do like a flying kick and knock him off.
Okay.
Maybe.
Roll to hit.
I'm gonna try to use my real die. That was not good. 6.
You take this kick and you get your foot caught in one of their like loose-fitting vests, and you do fall down. So you are prone, and you will have to use half of your movement to stand up next turn. Everyone else, you're seeing this happen. Is there anything you guys want to do? Derek, Jort, and Sunshine.
Yeah, I want to join the fight now. Yeah,
okay,
my character.
roll initiative.
Okay.
Just make sure who's fighting again. What's happening?
So,
Recap.
are you kidding me? You need a clarification, actually.
Yeah, more like clarification on what's happening.
Okay, so again, there was a belligerent man who yelled at this half-orc woman, and then they started a scuffle, and it was just those two, and then 4 human men, seemingly his homies, joined the fray, and your 2 high-energy bards have also entered this fight, and now Jort is entering also.
I kind of don't want to be the only one left out, so might as well.
Sunshine's
I
not.
rolled a 16.
Okay, you are now in the initiative order.
Okay, well, the voice in the back of my head is telling me to get in there, so let's go for it.
Roll initiative.
Okay. A 16.
Oh, okay. What's your initiative modifier?
Oh, actually, +1. Sorry, 17.
Oh, okay. Well, that solves my problem. Great. Sunshine, what are you doing? You still just hanging?
I think I'm gonna use magic.
Oh, are you gonna join the fight?
Uh-oh.
No, I think I'm gonna try to distract everyone.
What are you gonna
Thaumaturgy?
do? Okay.
I'm gonna make my voice loud for 1 minute, and I'm gonna recite poetry.
Go
You know,
ahead.
respectable.
I don't know any poetry off the top of my head.
Okay.
You mean you
so
don't
I'm just
know
gonna say
Annabelle Lee by
recite
Edgar Allan
poetry.
Poe?
Specific. No,
Oh,
I'm
that's
gonna
poor.
start
You're
reciting
Recite the
Bilbo's.
Jabberwocky.
What about the one like
I've never read that.
The
I'm gonna start
heart,
reciting
was it the
Bilbo's
heartbeat and the
last song.
floorboards? What was that one?
Make everyone
So
cry.
you are gonna need to record that separately and lay it over everything that's happening. Just kidding. That's fine.
Well,
So,
I could probably look it up really quick.
How does the
But
one
that's
go?
Okay, so now Sunshine is reciting lots of poetry. It is
And my voice is 3 times as loud as normal.
the human men are going to go ahead and take some attacks. 2 of them on each of the bards. One has rolled a 7. Does that hit Gawkin? Yeah.
No.
Didn't think
No.
so.
It'd be funny if you did.
And
Almost did.
21. Does 21 hit Goble?
Yeah.
What a rude thing for me to ask. I'm so sorry. So one of them, they just swing around to punch you. There's no one's got swords drawn or anything. I mean, it's the yawning portal. People pretty well know. It's like, okay, guys, you can brawl in here, but blades, that's kind of enough. So take 1 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, perfect. We love to see it.
Yeah. The other 3 are going to hit at Yagra. Oh, I don't know if you're supposed to know her name yet. Well, you do now.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So 2 of them do get hits on her.
Damn, these bar fighters are no joke.
I know.
Oh, we are pretty big.
I gotta do math.
Yeah, that do be a fact.
Yeah.
I just did math.
Big,
It's all
big
done.
where it counts.
Great. Now we're back. Okay. Now we're back to the top of the order with Yagra. So she is the other half orc woman in the situation. She's gonna try and go ahead and throw a punch at homeboy again. See if she can. Oh no, my dice. See if she can like put him out this time. So, oh my god, really? So she tries, but again, she is not hitting him. Other dudes are grabbing her arms and she's trying to punch down and she can't seem to get free. She is starting to get a little overpowered. Gobel's turn.
Party gets wiped by bar fighters.
I'm gonna try to hit the guy that's holding her arm. The
Okay,
right
go ahead.
arm specifically.
Okay.
So don't do me wrong. Okay. That is a strength check or roll to
No,
hit?
you'll just be rolling to hit. That would be an unarmed strike.
Okay, so that'd be 12.
That will hit. Roll damage.
Hell yeah. 4. I do 4 bludgeoning damage.
Awesome. Okay. So yeah, you punch him good, and he does end up letting go of her arm.
Hell yeah.
So
Get
now
off.
next time she will be able to take a swing. Then it is Derek's turn.
Dope. Okay, I'm just gonna like not move from my chair, but I'm just gonna like kind of like lean back in my chair and point a finger at someone and blast. For the bar dudes, yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Does that just hit?
No, I have to roll.
No. What just hits? Magic missile just hits. Sorry.
I don't have my actual dice, or no, my dice are here. I just don't know where they are, so I'm really using the online one. 18 plus 4, 22. Does that hit?
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll some damage.
D10, baby. Where is it? Baby?
Ooh.
Holy
one.
shit.
7.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Which one were you aiming at? One that was fine. The one that
How
Goble
many
just
people
hit.
how many were like holding like what's her name?
There's 4 on top of her, and then there's one underneath her that you definitely probably would not.
Okay, well I'll shoot one of the ones on top of her. Yeah.
Okay. How much damage did you say?
7.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, you hit him, and You singe the back of his coat. Not that it's a fire damage, just that, the force and the heat of your magic has hit him, and he's like, ah! I don't want to say fuck too much this season. What's another, surprising?
Curses.
Rats! I've been hit! And he starts patting his jacket, but it is hurting him because of the force.
Curses.
Of your blast. Okay, Jort, it's your turn.
Okay. I guess I'm still where I was at by the table or whatever.
Mhm.
So how close is the closest person to me right now?
You'd be about 10 feet from, I believe Sunshine is still sitting next to you, and
Right.
I'm on the
Derek is still
table.
next to you, so they're within 5 feet. And then the other two and all the combatants are 10 feet away with a small wall of people between you guys.
Okay. So I figured, I'm holding these two axes, so I figured I would run at one of them and just swing my axe at it,
Sure.
Um,
Go ahead, roll to hit.
I don't know how to do that.
Okay, are you on D&D Beyond? No, yes?
No. I have
Okay.
my sheet up. I have a die on my phone.
Okay, great. So on your character sheet, you should see weapons or actions you can take, and it'll list your axe. It should show you range, then hit /DC. There should be a number like a +5 or +1. Do you see that?
Is this in the weapon attacks?
Yes.
Yeah, it should say hit or hit/DC.
I have an unarmed strike, and that's it.
You
Do you have an axe?
Yeah.
Well, you should be able to use that.
maybe it's not equipped.
Yeah. What are you using for your character sheet? Is it just a PDF or?
Yeah, it's just a PDF.
Okay. Give me 10 seconds. Don't
I
count.
have his weapons up. Let me find it. Is it just a hand axe?
Hand axe?
I got it right here.
Yeah, I have 2 hand axes.
All right.
Okay. So if you're throwing, it's a throwing weapon. So what you're going to add is your dexterity modifier. And then are you proficient in light or simple weapons?
Where do I go to find that?
Excellent question. I wish
Your
I had
proficiencies should be in the bottom left of the paper.
a
Make
paper
the-
character sheet.
Did you make the character sheet in D&D Beyond?
Yeah,
No.
I did.
It's in D&D.
If you did, you can access it online.
Yeah, but that's a
Well, the
lot of
characters
work,
you
and I have
make-
So-
15 things up.
Yeah.
I get that.
Chris
I have
is
more,
also
so-
running the entire
That's right.
podcast.
He's running the internet.
I am the
Chris
internet.
is the internet. God damn
Yeah.
it.
Insert Bo Burnham song here.
So proficiencies in
Welcome to the
languages
internet.
are still going to be bottom left. So bottom left, it'll say proficiencies in languages, and it'll say armor and weapons.
I'm trying to sign into D&D Beyond, but my laptop is
Okay. What I will assume is that you are proficient in those types of weapons, because it would be silly for you to have a weapon you're not proficient in at level 1. So what you'll do is add your dexterity modifier. It's whatever the plus number is where it says dexterity on your character sheet. And then you'll also add your proficiency bonus, which is probably +2
That's what I was
to your
thinking.
roll
okay.
when you roll to hit.
What do I roll? Just a D20?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I add the dexterity and the proficiency.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a 17.
That is gonna hit. So now you get to roll damage for your hand axe. What is it? A D6?
Yeah, it's 1d6.
Great. So then you'll roll the D6 and tell me that number.
1.
Really good roll.
Well, do you add the proficiency to that as well, or
No,
no, or not?
it depends.
I will ask the internet.
Yeah, because on my D&D Beyond page, it adds that too. I think.
Oh, yeah, I guess that works for some weapons.
Yeah. If
You never add your proficiency bonus to your damage rolls, even if you have a proficiency in the weapon or spell.
Okay, so yeah.
It has. Then that
It must be
something
like a
else.
weapon modifier or something.
Yeah.
So
something
yeah,
else.
just one. That's okay. He still has an axe and you attached to his back, which is inconvenient for him. Josh, it is Gawkin's turn.
Okay.
Gawkin.
All right. I'm gonna assume the one she tried to kick and missed, that she fell on the other side. So she's gonna try to kick the guy that's closest to her on the other side.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop using these. 9.
9 is not going to hit. So you're trying to kick again?
Yeah.
Those dice are not good.
I know.
Like you could have made worse rolling dice if you had weighted them yourself. Sorry, that's rude. I just have terrible luck for you. Anyways, you swing around to do this kick, and you slip in some ale that had been spilled on the floor. The yawning portal is not known for its cleanliness, and you manage to stay on your feet, but you're completely facing the wrong way now, in a very wide stance. Oh no! It's the bandits' turn. Now that there are 3 of you in the fray, 3 of them are going to take hits at each of you. Does an 11 hit Jort? That'll be your armor class.
No.
Okay. Does an 8 hit Gobel?
No.
Good deal. Does a 9 hit Gawkin?
No.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Okay, they are gonna land a hit on Yagra. She's only gonna take a little damage.
Yeah.
All right. The guy underneath her is gonna try and get her off of him. Do a little strength contest. She manages to keep him down as he's trying to struggle away, and she goes, "You've got a nerve to pick a fight with me and try to back out." Okay, and then it is Yagra's turn again. She tries to hit him another time. She really doesn't hit him. The dudes are still, they've got her arms pretty well. There's just too many dudes around, and she cannot get a hit in on him. Okay, Gobel's turn.
Is there anyone still on her?
The 4 dudes have stayed pretty close to, like, right on or near her, or have hands on her. So yes, 4 dudes.
I'll go for one of them. Do I have any small, not noticeable weapons?
Well, Jort did pull an axe in the yawning portal, so you figure that, like, yawning portal code is sort of on the wayside right now.
I will pull out my battle axe then.
Okay,
And I'll take a swing at one of them with my battle axe.
go ahead.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
8.
Oh my. You take a really good chunk out of one of the homies. And yeah, good turn though. Good turn. And then just as Derek is about to take his turn, you start hearing shouting all in the yawning portal. They ring out as a hulking creature climbs out of the shaft in the middle of the tap room. There is a portal, if you will, in the tap room. And so people tend to go in and out of it, but rarely do monsters with warty green skin and tangled nests of wiry black hair, a long carrot-shaped nose, and bloodshot eyes crawls out. It bares its yellow teeth at all of you and howls. And you can see that half a dozen bat-like creatures are attached to its body, and 3 more are circling above it like flies. And everyone in the tavern reacts in fear, except for the barkeep, who you guys know is Durnan, who shouts, "Troll!" So with that, the bandits kind of disperse, and Yagra is thrown to the side as they grab their boss and drag him sort of toward the edge of the brawl. So they are in our initiative order, but they're doing their best to get out of there. And now there's a troll in our midst. There's a troll now. Okay, there's also the little creatures attached to him, okay? and 3 flying above its head. Let me just make sure I've got their information. Sorry, you guys can make checks if you want to find out what they are, but the creatures that are attached to and flying around the troll.
Yeah, I'll make a check. I'll see what's popping.
I'll do the
Sure.
same. What kind of check is it?
That's our.
You could do an animal handling check. You could do a nature, or it would be more of a nature check because you're not handling them.
Oh.
Okay.
What if I want to handle them then? Can I use that one?
Check.
You cannot reach them; they are too high in the air.
That's a
20.
They're over 9 feet.
Yes, they are flying. Sunshine,
No.
you see flying about this troll, and all up on its skin are sturges. And with a 20, you know that they look like a cross between a large bat and an oversized mosquito. And their legs end in sharp pincers, and its long needle-like proboscis slashes the air as it seeks to feed on the blood of living creatures. What did everyone else roll? I
rolled a 5.
So you don't know what that thing is, Derek.
Well,
Hey, I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, you'll know about the same as Sunshine does. You're like, oh, that's a sturge. Gross. Yeah, so Durnan, the barkeep, he leaps over the bar and pulls out his great sword. And he starts to attack the troll, and he yells to you guys, he's like, focus on slaying the sturges, then douse the troll with lamp oil. Then we'll set it on fire. So that's what you know. Now it is Derek's turn, because this troll has sort of entered the battle mid our own battle.
Thank you for checking out the Critical Fools. Make sure to follow us on social media so you don't miss an upload.